Palafin stars in this latest deck I'm calling Dolphin Punch! Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon and here we play Jank. And, yeah, Palafin. Palafin is a very awesome card. For 2 water energy, it can do 210 damage on a stage 1 Pokemon. That is insane. All you have to do is move from the bench to the active spot at some point during the turn, right? And 210 hits a lot of big numbers, but sadly, it just isn't enough. So, I am partnering Palafin with possibly my favorite tool from Obsidian Flames, Vengeful Punch. So we've got the Dolphin superhero vengefully punching our opponents. And if they do knock out Palafin, that brings up their damage total to 250. And right now, we're dealing with a lot of Pokemon with 280 HP. So, we have this Jet Punch attack that does 30 plus 30 to a benched Pokemon. And all that mixed together makes for one powerful Pokemon. To get this thing working, I have a weirdly constructed deck that many people will not like, but I find quite fun. So, first off, we are playing the 50 HP Finizen. I believe there's a 90 HP one, but we want the 50 HP one because of the Valiant Evolution attack. Valiant, I think. 1 water energy, switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon, put it onto this Pokemon to evolve it, then shuffle your deck. It's a free evolution with the Pokemon search of searching from your deck, and you switch to the bench so it's ready to attack next turn by switching into the active. How are we going to guarantee that we can switch into the active? By retreating, of course. We play Cleffa. I know, right? Weird. Cleffa, a 30 HP Pokemon with 0 retreat cost, so it's free to retreat Cleffa onto the bench. Also, it has the Grasping Draw attack. For 0 energy, draw cards until you have 7 in hand. Now, you aren't going to be wanting to use Cleffa's attack very often, but when you do, you're going to be glad you did. And then also, in addition to Cleffa, because I felt like that wasn't enough draw, we have Crobat here. The whole Crobat line, we have a 3-3-3 line of it. We start with the 40 HP Zubat with free retreat. We go into the Golbat. Now, it does have a 1 retreat cost, but it has the ability Discreet Draw. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may draw 2 cards. So, Pokemon Draw. Cool. Then we have the Crobat with the Drastic Draw ability. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may draw 3 cards. So we get to evolve all the way up to Crobat. Crobat has free retreat, Zubat has free retreat, Golbat's being funky with the 1 retreat cost. But we also have a backup attacker in Crobat. 2 energy, 100 damage. Darkness typing though, so that means it'll hit weakness against, say, Mew VMAX, Gardevoir, and that kind of stuff. So it can really help with some numbers here, right? And that's the Pokemon lineup. Kind of straightforward, but weird Pokemon to choose. We are playing with 8 water energy. That's it. 8 water energy means we have 4 attacks, so we'll have to recycle some energy in order to get the deck to function. And we have lots of ways to do that. We have 3 Super Rods to shuffle Pokemon and energy back in so we can reuse our Palafins. We've got 3 Raihans to attach energy from the discard pile to one of our Palafins and then go looking for a card. That card could be anything and it could be very useful. We've got 3 Escape Ropes so that we can switch our Pokemon around and force our opponent to switch their Pokemon around. It can really mess up their strategy while benefiting our strategy. We've got 2 Iono, because, I don't know, 4 Great Ball. Sorry, 4 Great Ball. Because I wasn't really sold on going Capturing Aroma, and we're playing a large number of Pokemon. A third of our deck is Pokemon, so Great Ball should be able to get something, and hopefully it's useful. We've got 4 Vengeful Punches, as mentioned before, extra damage, plus Vengeful Punch being on a Pokemon, mostly Palafin, is going to encourage my opponent not to attack into that Pokemon, so they might gust around it, which will set me up for future attacks. If they understand the strategy, they won't, but then they're taking 40 extra damage, so... we've got 2 Boss's Orders to gust around as needed, 4 Nest Ball to get out our basics, 4 Professor's Research because I just want to draw a bunch of cards, and 3 Collapsed Stadiums. This might seem like an odd choice. My thought process was, maybe we can discard a Crobat line and then recycle it with Super Rod using it, but also it's going to limit my opponent's bench, and if they're not expecting that, it might hamper their ability to counter, especially since we have Jet Punch, 30 to the active, 30 to the bench. They might waste one of those spots with Manaphy, and that means they only have 3 bench spots to really play around with. Jet Punch isn't what we're really counting on, but if they don't play Manaphy, it's open game, right? So, Collapsed Stadium it is. And that's the deck. It's been working really well for me in testing. I have played against real people, real matches, and yeah, let's go ahead, jump into this test game match to show you how it kind of flows, right? So we're going to go ahead, select Tails, because Tails never fails. I really hope one of the many tabs I have open do not randomly start playing music ads. I do apologize if that happens. I don't have my headphones on, so I won't hear it. Anyway, oh, beautiful start. We've got a Cleffa to go into the active. We got a Finizen. I don't know if we're going first, so I'm not going to bench it. And our opponent mulligans. Ooh, it's a Palkia deck. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, pick a number. 1. Ah, we got 1. Cool. Done. Who's going first? They are, and they're starting Radiant Greninja. Now, I did not put a Manaphy in here. That is my biggest regret so far. Because... Okay, so I didn't think I would really need Manaphy. Radiant Greninja does 90 to 2 Pokemon, right? Cleffa has 30 HP. All the other final evolutions have more than 90. But they're final evolutions. That doesn't really guarantee that we won't need to evolve at some point. Or we won't have a non-evolved Pokemon at some point, right? So, yeah, lots of different options. I was thinking of doing Professor's Research. So, I'm just going to hit done and not grab a card. We're going to Great Ball, and we don't get a basic. Okay. Okay. Really, we don't want to play anything other than Professor's Research, so we'll just play that down. We get a Finizen, and we get a Nest Ball that can grab us a Zubat, and that Golbat will be ready to evolve next turn. We also got Water Energy, which is perfect. We'll throw that down onto Finizen, Vengeful Punch the Finizen, and Grasping Draw to draw up till we have 7. And we get the evolution, we get the Water Energy, and we even get Collapsed Stadium. We are looking great. We got Boss's Orders too. Go ahead, play a Pokemon V. I dare you. I double dare you. Yeah, where's your Pokemon V now? No, you're going to Ultra Ball away the V-Star for Dewgong? You don't even have a Seal. Come on, AI. Okay. So, we get the Collapsed Stadium. We can throw that down. We get the Energy. We can throw that down. We get the Palafin. We can throw that down. We have a Golbat. We can throw that down. And that all equals to 2 more cards, a Water Energy, and a Finizen. We'll play down the Finizen, and I'll just play Professor's Research because I don't see a reason to play anything else. Oh, and we are off to such a good start. Cleffa is going to retreat for free. Palafin's going to go into the active and get us the KO on Radiant Greninja. Beautiful. We'll grab 1 prize card, but I feel pretty confident about our next turn. We've got Crobats. We've got Escape Ropes if necessary. We've got Boss's Orders, so I can target this Kingdra. yeah, everything's just looking great. Super Rod, alright. Crobat's gonna come out. Drastic Draw. Draws 3 cards. Oof, look at those evolutions. So beautiful. So powerful. Let's see. Super Rod. 1 energy? No, not worth it. I could Iono. Well, first I'm going to Escape Rope. Where are they going to put up? Right? They put up Manaphy. I'm going to throw up Crobat. I am going to Boss's Orders to Kingdra, and I'm just going to take that out, I think. I'm pretty set this turn. I don't really need much. I would have loved to go Water Energy, but not enough to throw away my entire hand, right? So, yeah, we're just going to get KO after KO. Now, the worst part about this deck is that Palafin does have 2 retreat costs, which means when they don't knock out a Palafin, you're kind of stuck there, and you do need stuff like Escape Rope, right? But, you know, worse things could happen. Nest Ball, alright. Yeah, right now I do feel kind of stuck. I'm gonna Iono, even though I don't love that. We just want some water energy. We do get some water energy, so that's pretty good. We can go ahead and attach there. I'm going to retreat here. Put Cleffa into the active. Vengeful Punch the final Palafin. Or not the final one, but the one we have in the on the field. Gonna draw up another Vengeful Punch, more water energy, another Finizen Palafin combo. We're looking pretty good here. Boss's Orders up the Palafin. No! That is going to slow us way down. Because we're playing against an AI, things aren't going great because they're just slowing us down by so much. You know, it's funny, if we didn't Boss's Orders the Kingdra, we would have knocked out this Manaphy, and then we would have been hitting the bench there. So that's funny. Candace coming out. Kingdra, Horsey, and a Water Energy, I believe. There's the Horsey. No rare candy for the Kingdra. Alright, alright. Now, this might seem crazy, but if you understand how I play, you'll understand this. There we go. Putting the energy on the, it doesn't matter, anyone, just pick someone, on the benched Palafin, because if I put it on the active, I still can't do the 210 damage. I would just be able to retreat that turn, and I can wait on retreating. If my opponent somehow, they didn't, knocked out Palafin that turn, you know, it would have been, it would have been a waste of an attachment, right? But I'm going to just go ahead, Jet Punch, take out this Manaphy, doesn't matter, take another prize, and now the bench is open to be Jet Punched, right? I almost thought about throwing in that 1 stadium to increase retreat costs, then rely just on Crobat for retreat, but that is not a good idea. Alright, I've got the water energy to attach to switch to the other Palafin, or I could just use Escape Rope, which I'm gonna just use Escape Rope. Let's just Escape Rope. Who are they gonna put up? Seal, the one with the most energy, which means it's the easiest, it's the best one to get this KO on. 210, KO and Seal. I do wish I had a boss. I'd boss up that, what is it? Finion. I'd boss that up. Oh, they just put it up. And I would just Jet Punch the Horsey and the Finion. You know? Just keep Jet Punching them. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Yes, that does sting just a little bit, but we're going to work towards a 2 prize turn. And I think I'm going to Jet Punch the one without energy. There's less reason to evolve that one than the one with the energy. Maybe the AI will see that, but I doubt it. So, yeah. They're going to redo their hand, try to draw into stuff. They get a water energy on a Finion, an Ultra Ball. This could go for a Seadra. No, it went for a Dugong. Yeah, that's what you got. Pick AI. All right, and a final Jet Punch from our Dolphin Puncher man, Palafin. 2 prizes, 1 turn. Pretty easy stuff. Oh, right. Gotta take 1 prize at a time. Water Energy. Oh boy, I hope my last prize is a good one. Raihan. Yeah, that is a good card for sure. Sad I wouldn't have had it until the end, you know. But yeah, that is the Dolphin Punch deck. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it works out as well for you as it has been for me. You know, Cleffa really helps get you out of those dead draws, and the whole Zubat, Golbat, Crobat line is one of my favorite lines of evolutions in the card game because of this draw ability. That's just so kind of crazy. RIP Scoop Up Net though. Like, I really wish Scoop Up Net would come back so Crobat could see the light of day in a more serious deck, but I love that I'm able to use it in this one. This might be the last time I'm able to use it. We'll have to see though. There's 2 more sets to come out before the end of the year, and that means 2 more sets before rotation, when Crobat will sadly leave the standard format. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the rest of the week's Dolphin Punch videos, as we will take the Punching Dolphin up against some decks. I haven't recorded them. I don't know what decks. Hopefully they're good matches. They probably will be. And go ahead and join the Discord. We got a lot of awesome deck builders in there. It's just a fun conversation going on practically every day. And we would love to have you in there. So go ahead and join. And of course, until next time, keep playing Jank.